Hello viewers, this is the piece that we're going to be doing today in colored pencils. Please note that there's going to be giveaways. Every time that I reach an extra 1,000 subscribers, there's going to be a giveaway. So in order to participate, you have to subscribe to the channel, you have to like the video and comment on the video. Since you do not know which video I'm going to select for the giveaway, you have to do it on all of them. And that will help our channel grow. And we're gonna use a program that will check if you meet all the criteria. So let's get started with this piece. So we're starting a brand new piece in colored pencils. And I have not painted this one before, so you'll see me taking decisions. So the first thing that we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring the white and I'm gonna start by making a white dot, and I'm gonna go around that with the black and paint my eye. But remember not to cover that white. Once you cover, you won't be able to have white again, because colored pencils are transparent, so they mix with each other. So if you cover that dot of white, if you put some black, it no longer will be white, it's going to be then gray. So we have black in here, this section in here, a line in there, and we have black in here. Now I want to put black a tiny bit in here. I'm trying to start to find my peak in here. Tiny bit of black in there and a tiny bit of black in here. And maybe a line in here. Okay, so we may start with let's start with canary yellow, or this is sunburst yellow. Let's see how sunburst yellow look. That looks good, sunburst yellow. And when I do animals or birds, this is a bird, I paint lines. So I'm just going to put a coat of this color everywhere, except for the eyes. But before I do that, I noticed that around the eye there is white and it doesn't have any other color. So let's put that white around the eye. And try not to put anything that will color that. Then let's see, this is burnt ochre, and in this area in here I'm gonna put burnt ochre so that I don't lose it. And I created that line in there so that I knew that I have some darker color in here. But you know what, I'm just gonna take seashell pink is the color that matches the background. So I'm gonna take that seashell pink, if I find it. Where are you? Okay, so I'm going to cover that line with seashell pink as much as possible. I should not have painted that line so dark in there, but since I did it, I'm telling you so you don't do it. So now the color that I'm gonna put in there is gonna be an orangey color. Let's use mineral orange. Let's build this with mineral orange in here. Okay, let's see, this is mineral orange. I'm gonna start putting this mineral orange in here. And that area in there I want to eliminate that black line that I created with Teachel Pink. Go back again to that mineral orange. Teachel Pink on the line. And then I'm gonna put mineral orange underneath. Okay, so let's take the cream, start highlighting this in here with cream. So I'm gonna work with the canary yellow and the cream. See, Teachel Pink on the, this is Teachel Pink on that line. Was not seeing the line, so I went over several times and that was not good, but let's take some of the mineral orange. So I'm gonna put some mineral orange in the back. Still, I have to work more on that line. Let's see if this covers it better. This is the French Gray 20%. Okay, so we're gonna start to putting this is sunburst yellow. Sunburst yellow on the top. And I'm putting lines, following the contour of the ducky. And then putting lines, and then I'm gonna go to the cream. The head is very light, so and with all paintings in color pencils, you have to put several coats of the colors in order for the colors to start shining. So not only one coat of color. You have to keep putting and putting and putting. The beginning is not gonna look too pretty, and then you keep on putting pencil and pencil and pencil. This is cream. Gonna go in the back with canary yellow. But in the back, let's put the sunburst, the goldenrod. Goldenrod in that back. fill in with canary yellow. And cream. Put a tiny bit of white. Highlight of white. Especially in here. Cream. Let's blend with the cream. This is the first coat of color, then we'll put another coat. Let's put the mineral orange. If I find it where I put it. Mineral orange on the back. Need to put darker color in there, but for now we're putting this mineral orange. Also in this section in here, we're gonna put darker colors. For now, we're putting this mineral orange, and we're gonna go to goldenrod. This is goldenrod. And let's go a little bit with on this lining here. Anyway, that's super dark in there. So we're gonna start. We're gonna finish with the yellow in here, and then we're gonna start with the dark. So sunburst yellow first, and then this section in here with the sunburst yellow, and these ones go like this. There's a lot of brown on this area. So let's go to the cream. If you want to see the light colors, you need to have dark colors. So if you don't put that sunburst yellow, you're not going to see the cream. And if you don't put that mineral orange. So first put the mineral orange. And then let's start putting the dark underneath. See, chocolate. I was gonna do chocolate lightly. On this bottom section. Follow the lines of the bird. And in here, There are two leaves in there. Just base coat them so we don't lose them. And I'm gonna base coat them with lime peel, even though lime peel is a light color. Just gonna put a light coat of lime peel so that I don't lose those two, like that. That one and this one. So that I do not lose those two. And there's another one in here. And that's lime peel. And there's another one in here. And in here. And it's just basically this, so that we know where they are. Gonna be more greenery, but these are the ones that stand out the most. We were doing the chocolate. And all this is super dark in here. We are gonna put a darker color than that, but we have to start with just chocolate, okay? And we are gonna also put the green on top, but for now, just put some chocolate. Let's see. Vanilla orange. And let's use the goldenrod. Let's use yellow ochre in there. On this section, oops. On this section with yellow ochre. And chocolate. Okay, so very dark greenery. Let's go to the dark brown and brown, and then we go to the very dark greenery. Dark brown. Okay. There's a cast shadow in here. Let's see how the French Grade 70s looks for that cast shadow. Okay, so the chocolate. And let's go to the yellow ochre, or maybe cream. Let's go directly to cream. Some of those can be highlighted with white so that you see them and they are there. But that's the dark area of the bird. So let's put cream in here. Start building cream in here. Now you're not gonna see this cream unless you put some of that brown in there. And then some of the white. The white is mostly on this area. This. This is the white. Let's got some of the canary yellow. Remember this cast shadow. Maybe let's put a tiny bit of chocolate on top of that cast shadow. Let's put orange. Is pale vermilion. Maybe this is not a good color. Maybe mineral orange. It's mineral orange in there. And then mineral orange in here. And in there, and we have to put tiny bit more of the dark in there. Right, let's go to dark chocolate and build down a tiny bit the darks. I'm going to go to olive green and start building my grass in here. The dark grass, dark color grass. I'm going to go and speed this up, but I'm gonna put this color olive green everywhere in here. So I accidentally put it on stop, but I fill in all this with olive green, and I added a tiny bit more of the lime peel lines, and this is lime peel. Let's put a tiny bit of lime peel. I'm putting lime peel now. Wow. So dark brown. So let's build more the dark brown. And we have to go all the way to black in this section. But first, let's go to the canary yellow. Making more yellow. Canary yellow lines. Oh, I need some of the mineral orange on this lower section. Not too much. So let's continue with the canary yellow. And that's mineral orange. And let's go to the cream. Trying to cover those lines, and I'm going too far out, trying to cover those lines that I created in there. Gonna start putting some of the green also in here in the back. This is lime peel. Okay, let's go to the olive green. Let's build the grass on the other side. Olive green. Okay, so let's go build more of the highlights. This is cream. Let's go to canary yellow. Let's put a tiny bit of cream in here. Let's put canary yellow down here. Now we're going to make This is a tiny bit green, but that's all right because the grass is in there too. If you have the chocolate, it's not gonna look that greeny. But make sure you put the chocolate. Let's go to the mineral orange. And yellow ochre. Maybe let's put some canary yellow in there too. It's more looking more beigey in here. So this is beige. This section in here. But you need to have the brown. If you don't have the brown, you will not see those hairs in there. So let's put the brown, the chocolate in here so that we can see these other hairs in here. A tiny bit of dark in there and in here and in here. And in here, this is the chocolate, and in here, and in here. A tiny bit in here. I have to build that one darker. So let's go to the dark brown. And build this darker. And the cast shadow continues in there. So French grade 70. So let's go to the canary yellow. Cream. Cream. And then white. gonna show you a trick. Well, if you have seen other of my videos, you know what trick I'm talking about. But this is creaming here. Maybe a tiny bit of white. The trick that I was going to show you is, for example, you take chocolate and you're going to lightly put a tiny bit of this color in between let me show you closer, in between the lines, and that way you're going to see more the hairs than what you're seeing. So you put it in between those lines like that, and then you will be able to see those hairs that you're putting in there. So that's a neat trick to put the dark so you can see the light. So put dark. There's creaming here. You don't see them, so you need to have the dark in order for you to see that light that is coming in there. So let's see. So you can highlight the light colors. That's the cream. So we can see these hairs in here. And then you can put white on top if you want to see them more. But if you have that dark underneath, you will be able to see them. So let's do that, and I'm gonna extend the lights a tiny bit so that I can see them into that dark. And then I can go with the white and make them even lighter. And let's see, let's continue making this the tiny bit of chocolate in between some of them, and you will be able to see those hairs. If you don't see them, you can put this tiny bit of this color, and you will be able to see the individual hairs that you do not see otherwise. So now we're gonna finish doing this. We're go to the beak, and then we're gonna go to the gamsol. So for the beak, before we go to the beak, let me go all the way to black in some areas in here. Like for example, in here I'm gonna go all the way to black, and in here that's the cast shadow. For the cast shadow, I'm making it way darker. The same you do, but we're gonna put green also in here. Okay, so let's put a tiny bit of canary yellow. I don't see these ones in here, so I'm gonna make them more pronounced. Let's see. This is the light color. Let's go to white. And then we can make them more yellow. Yellow ochre. No. Let's put mineral orange. Yeah, put mineral orange. And then we can put the dark green in between, and that will make them look better in there. Let's go back to the white. So, you know, you have to be playing until you see those lines in there. I want to see them more yellowish, so I'm putting the canary yellow and making this more yellow in there. And then I can add more of the white. Okay, so this is white. I am trying to make him more hairy. Adding the more pencil that you add, the better your ducky is gonna look. I want to make this huge video, so I'm gonna go to the beak now and show you how to do the gamsol, and you'll have to do more and more and more hairs until it looks better, okay? But we're gonna stop there and we're gonna go to the beak. And the beak, I'm gonna put white. Okay, this is white, and we're gonna put white in here. Then let's put the black. And I'm gonna base coat the beak with clay rose. Let me see, clay rose. The top with clay rose and the bottom with another color. Let's put clay rose in here, except for the line in there. French gray 70 on that. You have like a circle in there. And then the remainder, let's go to the lighter color, which was rosy beige, or beige rose. And let's put beige rose. Okay, the first color was clay rose, and clay rose goes all the way to here. All the way to there. Then you go to rosy beige, which is a lighter color. Let's even put lighter than that. Let's put the seashell pink. Let's go to white. I need to put a tiny bit more of, let's see, this is henna. Let's put henna on the bottom section. Let's blend henna in here. And let's go darker to maybe chocolate. And shade that section on the bottom. I'm shading with chocolate. Let's go to the clay rose in there, maybe a tiny bit of henna, and the chocolate. This section here is very dark. So I'm gonna even go to the dark brown and darken that section in there. To mineral orange and like that, continue the bird in there. Because if you notice, the dark sections have the mineral orange in there, so maybe that helps. And go to yellow ochre, and let's see, blend that in there. A tiny bit of cream and a tiny bit of white. Oops. I don't see the beak because we have to darken underneath. So I am going over with dark brown. And I always like to give you theory when I teach you something, and the theory in here is that this peak is casting a shadow on the body, but the cast shadows are always darker next to the area that is casting the shadow. In this instance, the beak is casting the shadow, so it's creating that dark shadow. Go all the way to black in that area, in here. All the way to black in here. And in here. Next to the beak. It is darker next to the beak. And then Now you can see the beak. Okay, so I'm going to find console. We're gonna play with grass, and I want you to do another coat of the colors because that's gonna look even better. Okay, let me bring the Gamsol. So I am using Gamsol because it's a type of odorless mineral spirit that does not affect me, and I'm putting it in the brush, and gonna start in the lower section. And what this is gonna do is gonna convert the color pencil into paint because it is dissolving the wax. I'm blending this in here, and that is what I am doing. And I'm gonna go and fast. I have not done the other leaves, but we're gonna do them as soon as we do this Gamsol, okay? So I'm gonna fast forward this. Now the Gamsol is still wet, and if you start using your colored pencil while the Gamsol is wet, you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna blend, it's gonna melt your pencils in there, and you can do that. I'm gonna do it, show you. And you can do that, and it's gonna blend your pencils in there, and it's gonna work nicely. And you can do that while it is wet, or you can wait until it completely dries if you don't want it to be eating your pencils. So while it is wet, I'm gonna work because I like danger. No. I am going to use some light, use some darks in here, and play with some areas darker. It's blending, and I am going to start blending this in here too. And you can do the Gamsol as many times as you want. See another pencil, see how the pencil, let's do another one. This is the light. The other one was the olive green. I'm using now the light lime peel. And let's see, I am going to go to a very light color, Gel Chartreuse, and see how it looks. And then you can put some very light areas. Not too many, okay? You can also go to the chocolate and start putting some tweaks here and there, you know, some of the chocolate. I am going to work a tiny bit with the leaves that are on top of the bird, so that way we can put another coat of Gamsol and another coat of the colors of the bird, and it's gonna be done. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna shade a tiny bit those with dark green, Let's shade on one side only. And let's highlight them with a light chartreuse, this color that we added now in here. But remember, these leaves cannot have too many details because they don't, you don't want them to take attention from the bird, okay? So don't spend too much time on these leaves, because then you're gonna start looking at the leaves and not the bird. I'm gonna go, so now I'm gonna continue adding colors, but I gave you all the information. I'm gonna fast forward this so that the videos are not too big, okay? Let's give it another coat and then we're gonna stop. This is the yellow ochre. The yellow ochre. Yellow ochre. Yellow ochre. Okay, let's go to mineral orange. Mineral orange. Mineral orange. Mineral orange. Okay, let's go to the canary yellow. I'm sorry, this is not canary yellow. This is cream. This is cream, I'm sorry. Cream. Cream. And let's go to white. Okay, so I want to do one more thing before I go. I'm gonna repeat also the canary yellow. because I want him to be very yellow. So I'm repeating the canary yellow, and that's gonna tint him more. Now I really need to stop. You can also put some of this yellow on the leaf, or even white on the leaf if you need, if you want your leaf to look more, to give more attention to your leaves. You can always do that, like I'm doing right now. I'm putting some of the white, but then on top of the white I'm gonna put the green. I don't want them to look white. That is, some of them, especially the ones that are near him, get more color. And also, if you need to darken the underneath the bird, go again with the black, and then you can put a tiny bit more of the gamsol if you need to underneath him, because this is supposed, underneath him has to be very, very dark, very, very dark. All this section underneath has to be very dark, and you can put the black, and you can also put the gamsol again on all this section. You can put the black and the black and the green. Let's put the green. Let's put the green. Remember that the bird also casts shadow on the bottom, on the grass. So I'm just gonna put a tiny bit more of gamsol, and I am really, really stopping now, because don't start where the bird is, okay? Start underneath and then go up, because you don't want to put too much of this on the bird. Okay, so let's darken this section. I'm going to put some black also on the grass. This is the yellow ochre. This is the cream. So now I'm really gonna stop, because I have to stop. So thank you for joining us, and do not forget that if you want to participate in the drawings, you have to like and comment on the videos and subscribe to the channel. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.